Hello everyone, my name is Steve TV Online, and I am going to be playing Enslaved Odyssey to the West. This is a very interesting game. It is based off of a book of basically the same name, Odyssey to the West. But the thing about this is it's very indie. If you've played the game, most people that I've heard of that have played this game love this game. And I just recently discovered it and started playing it. I love this game with a passion. I am the current world record holder and almost got a world record again last night, but messed it up. So if you see that I'm ahead at any point during this run, I will be on world record pace. So there is a potential for world record during this run, during this marathon. So anyway, the timing is going to start there. This is a pretty long run, but I'll try and explain everything. So if you have any questions in chat, or if these or anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them during the run. I'll be glad to ask. So without further ado, the timing will start when I hit the easy here. We're going to play on easy because it's just the fastest. So, ready, go! Alright, so right away, this is a loud game at the very start. There's a lot of explosions. And I like to always say this to people, if they don't know about this, but the main voice actor of this game, you'll find out the name later on, the main voice actor of this game is actually Andy Serkis, who is of Lord of the Rings fame, playing the voice of Gollum in Lord of the Rings, who's also Caesar in the Rise of the Planet of the Apes movies. And yeah, it's just really cool to hear his voice in this. So, right away, we find out that, we are a prisoner that's, escaping this ship. So right here, I'm going to be doing a weird movement, because the explosions, you go a lot slower if you get hit by the explosions. The rolling is kind of slow too, but it gets rid of a lot of the actions that would make you go backwards. And now we're just going to do the jumping here, because it's an automatic thing. You will always do that motion, so the faster that you jump there, then the faster you get to that. So we're going to go over here. And more jumping. Lots of explosions. It's an action game, what do you expect? So now, this next area, we're going to try and get to her, but this is going to fall. We're just going to hit the jump button as fast as we can, and then the ship is going to start falling apart. That's why we are trying to get out, because this ship is just falling apart. Now, a lot of this is a lot of just knowing where I'm going. There isn't... as I've said for this game, there is no tricks involved with this game. Well, there are technically tricks, but the runner before this game that had the world's record does not respond to messages. It has tricks, but everybody else that tries to run this game does not know how to get a hold of them and how to do them. So we just run it normally, and I ran it normally, found a couple more tricks that I didn't see in the actual run, and got world record for it. Alright, so here's our first action for the game. Since we are a prisoner, they actually did take all of our weapons, so we have to go and find our weapons. Here, we're going to interrogate this guy through the cutscene. We're going to skip most of the cutscenes. We're going to interrogate that guy who's going to tell us where our weapons are, which are down here. I'm going to roll there because we got a really slow movement thing. We can't go any faster there, and if we roll into it, we get just a little bit farther through that walking sequence. Run back up here and get to a specific spot, and we're able to jump. It's just a visual cue of where to actually go. Fall down here, and then go over. So this one, it's going to tell us how to attack. We're going to do, in regular battles, we're going to do a light attack, heavy attack, light attack, heavy attack, heavy attack. And doing that allows for us to... Oh, that sucks. Okay. Light attack, heavy attack, heavy attack. That will kill almost every single enemy, most of the enemies in the game right away, unless they block from us. So right here, during these attacks, we're going to see if... We're going to see if they block any of our attacks. If they block any of our attacks, I highly doubt it's just something that I've seen. If they attack during this first opening sequence, they attack more during the actual game. But it might just be something that I view in my mind. So that won't be until we actually learn how to block attacks, which is coming up in this next section. So let's look for blocking. And if they don't block as much, then we have a better chance of actually attacking enemies better. So right here is just the tutorial section, and we're just learning all the basic attacks. And we have one more, which is going to be over here, and this one's actually going to be kind of important. We're actually going to be using this quite a bit, the stun attack. So this stuns enemies. For obvious like that obviously tells you that. And then we're going to go over here, and we are going to go outside finally. So now we run into her, she escapes, and now we don't know what to do. So now we get into the motion of climbing. There's going to be a lot of climbing and just tapping the button. If you see me mashing the A button, or see or hear me mashing the A button, there's going to be a lot of that throughout the game because it's just running in specific areas and knowing where you're going. And another thing that you're going to notice throughout this game is we're going to completely skip all the enemies. If we can skip a section, we're just going to do it. There isn't really experience in this game. It's just running around. We're going to be upgrading stuff later through a different form. So right here, we're going to go up here, and we're going to jump up. We're getting really close to escaping this area through the escape pods that he gets super excited about. So there's a lot of fire, big fire. We're not going to worry about that. Even if the fire was going, I don't think you can die. Well, you can die, technically, but when you run through the fire, it's very hard to die. So now we're going to go over here, and we might have found a way to get to the escape pods. We're going to go over here, and we're going to open up this door. Yeah, Mr. Angry Pants, this is a really fun game. The speedrun is super fun too, since there isn't like really much tricks to worry about unless we can find a way to contact the actual runner. So we caused the ship to start falling down, get rid of one of the engines, and right here has soft lock potential, but we know how to stop it and make sure that we're doing the right thing. So right here, I'm actually climbing during this cutscene, but I can't go too high, otherwise the game freaks out on us. And okay, we have to go down a little bit more here. Oops, okay, so we can die there. That's unfortunate. I jumped back down. So that's what happens there. That's not good. I'm gonna climb up again. We have to get up high enough here. Otherwise, we will die again. There we go. We should be good now. But we want to be high enough here, so the cutscene... Oh, I died again! Awesome. Wonderful. It likes to do this sometimes, because if I go too high, the camera angle will go down slightly, and we don't want that either. I need to get up to a certain spot, and then jump when it's about to hit. There we go. Now I jump up here, and then it should be good. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Alright, now we are safe. I promise you that. Alright, this was a very bad last explosion area. There's no other ways we can die. Alright. Run over this way, and we will finish up this level. There's gonna be one more escape pod coming up here, and that escape pod is right up here. We're gonna go up here, and we're gonna meet our next character, which we don't know her name. We're just gonna be trapped in an escape pod with her, and we are going to crash land. And we are now done with Chapter 1. Going into Chapter 2, we get a couple more things in the game here. We crash land and we learn a little bit about the story, so I will kind of let her explain what's going on right now.
What the hell is all this stuff I can see?
I've hacked the headband to give you visual feedback. It's patched into your shield system and my biometrics.
And your voice? It's like it's inside my goddamn head.
It is. We have a continuous audio link now.
Great.
So this person is trapped in this world. We were in the same. She is a She is like a computer nerd. She likes to hack stuff and make stuff. She has put the headband on us to make it so we cannot escape her. If we get too far away from her, then she will explode it, and that's what we don't want to happen. So we have to make sure that we're far away from her, but also not too far away. Otherwise, we will die. And this allows for us to actually communicate with her without actually being close to her. So I need to grab... Oh, God. Okay, that was not good. That's fine, though. So what I did there... Oh, God. Okay, so we are getting a lot of blocking this time. It would have been a lot faster had I... There we go. Wow, that was bad. So right there, what we're picking up are orbs, and these orbs are going to allow for us to level up later on in the game. And that'll be by using the other person here. I'm not going to say their names. We'll find out the names of the two characters right here partway through this level. So I'll save that for later. So right here, I'm just gonna tap do a lot of A tapping, because if you hit it in specific spots, then you get a big jump like that, which normally you would have to climb up the thing. But for some reason, it locks onto specific areas on the actual jumping. So as long as you know where to hit the A button, it will get you through.
There must have been thousands of people.
Now, right here, normally you would want to tap A, but the ground is so uneven there that it makes you jump in weird positions. So here we go. Attack, attack, big attack, big attack. And now we're going to go in here and try and collect as many things as we can before we go to the next section that automatically makes you go back to the same spot every single time. So as long as you collect stuff, it will bring you back here. And attack, 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 attack. Ah! Dang! This is not a good beginning. Maybe the ending will be a lot better. Alright, here we go. And now we have one more here. This will be the last one. Oh, wow. He went through there. I've never seen him do that before. I cannot believe this. There we go. And now we just have to wait for this cutscene to happen. Then we're going to step a little bit towards her, and then we're going to make her come this way. This is going to activate the, the actual voice commands for her. We're going to be using them a little bit during the beginning. We don't use them, like, per se, a lot throughout the run. Just when the game requires us to do it, basically. Alright, so right here, we're gonna learn a new ability that that she had that she didn't want to tell us at the very beginning here. But what I'm just gonna do there is, right when I get out of it, if we just start doing the attack right away, we find out that we can just do that. So we're going to run up here, and hopefully she'll get up here fast enough. I can't do anything to speed her up at all. But the one thing I can do to speed up this next section is just roll in this corner here. For multiple reasons. The first one is when she gets up here, she's going to say, oh, the security door. That she ran all the way up to there, and it got her up to the door a lot faster. And two, once this door finally opens up, it skips us walking through the door and her walking through the door for some reason. It just boosts us forward. So the bad thing about having such low health here is this next section here. Normally we would just tank some health. But we're gonna have to not do that this time. So right here, we're gonna run over here, and we're just going to yell once, then we're gonna say, hey, you can run, and then we're just gonna leave her. Hopefully she'll make it, right? So I'm grabbing that orb, and we're running up this way, and as long as she's running across, we'll be able to get to this next cutscene, and she'll get pushed up to here, and this will allow for her to be able to make a... See, now she's here. We didn't need to worry about it. This will give us a new ability, which that ability is to make a hologram from her. So she's going to do that, and I'm going to run across. Now I need to go quick here. I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to go, hey, you can run across now. And then I'm going to jump down here, and then I'm going to have to wait for the decoy to come out again, hopefully. You're fully charged? Okay, that's good.
Okay, leave it with me.
You can, the thing is, I can, hopefully I'm not getting hurt too much, because you can die during the cutscenes, which is very unfortunate. So I need this, and then I'm going to have her do a decoy just so I can come down here and kill these guys a lot faster. Attack, attack. And one more. Perfect. That was like exactly how you wanted that section to go. So it's telling us to hit left bumper to look at her. We are not going to worry about that because it's just going to go into a cutscene saying, "Hey, we made it! I'm at the door." That's all that cutscene is. If it's not mandatory for us to hit the button to continue on, we are not going to talk to her, and we're going to just ignore her half the time anyway. So, yeah. Oh, good. Here's health. Alright, we're going to run up this way. And there's that door. We can just run through the door. We're going to, once again, roll like this just to get through a little bit quicker. And then we're going to run down. Alright. Mr. Angry Pants, it's actually voiced by, it is not voiced by, Bender, it is actually voiced by, Gollum. This is the voice that played Gollum, and also, Caesar from, Caesar from Rise of the Planet of the Apes. We're gonna go this way, and you don't want to follow her at this point. As long as you know where you're going, if you run the right direction, it's gonna skip it, because otherwise, if you follow her, it's gonna be a lot slower. So once again, we're just gonna... God. Oops, I went the wrong way. I'm sorry. There we go. Now we're going the right way. We're gonna run to the same area 3 times.
Command return.
Oh, never mind. There we go. No, we're still not going the right way. Where am I? There we go. That was bad. Okay, this is where we're going to start learning a new technique, and that is to lift her up into the air.
What about that ladder? If you lift me up, maybe I could drop it down for you.
So we're going to throw her up this way, and hopefully I can get this next little skip here. Normally you would have to wait for the camera angle to change over, but if you move over this way, during this view, if you move over this way, you can actually climb up the ladder before you're supposed to. So now we're going to go grab the Firefly for you.
I'll put it on your display.
So we're going to go over this way, and to try and grab this Firefly for us. It is going to be important to the game, and it's completely useless, to be completely honest, to do this whole little running section, because this is all we have to do in this section is collect this Firefly. But yeah, the Firefly is important for the game, actually.
Oh, God damn it.
Alright, this way.
Thank you.
And up here. And just chase after it. It's a lot of mashing once again. But one thing about this next area, like I said, if you know that there's an area to hit A, I hit A and it moved me. I didn't have to drop straight down. I just had to go over that way.
Got it.
That's great. Bring it back down here.
And we're gonna go over here, drop down. Over here, and over. Come on. Get up there. Thank you. So we're about to learn, if everybody's curious, we're about to learn the names of the characters in this game.
Follow me.
There, now I'm going the right direction. This is where I had to go this way. So she has the fireflies, and this is why this is important. I guess you could call this important, but this is the only section in the game that makes you go super slow when you have her on her back. So while we're doing this little walk, she cannot see these mines, only we can. She hacked the thing and put the firefly motion with it. She flew the Firefly overhead and allowed for us to see stuff that she cannot. So we're going to go that way, and then we're going to go over this way. Since we're going slow anyway, we might as well collect a couple of things to allow for us to upgrade stuff. Alright. So that little loading screen, if you played this on the Xbox 360, that would have been a lot slower. You would actually, like, load for a long time. I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X, which allows for us to get a little bit faster times. So now we're gonna, that left bumper is just saying, hey, there's something over that way. Why don't you go and throw me up over there?
Up there.
Like I said, a lot of stuff just useless in this game. Oh, cool, that's good.
Okay.
Normally you would have to wait until that dialogue line in order to move, but I moved quick enough that the game allowed for me to move around beforehand. Cool. You didn't block? And now we need to learn a new thing for this game, which we only used like 4 times total throughout the game. I don't know why they have us.
Can you help me?
Oops. Yeah, I'll help you. There you go. I'll just throw you. It's fun anyway. But the problem is if I fail to pick her up here, we have to redo this section. So you want to make sure that you actually pick her up. Otherwise, because I've tried it to where I threw her over there and then I ran over this way, it does not work. Okay, I have enough health. I can now tank this section a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is we have to try and stop the sentry turret over there. So we're gonna just go. Alright, it can't see me now. My health is a little bit low, but we should be fine. Because what I'll do is, when I come up here, to not activate these guys over here, we're going to take a little bit of a path. We're going to go down here and then down again. While we have to go this way anyway, we're going to pick these up. Go over here, jump up, and then over here. This way, we are completely dodging all of these enemies here, so we won't have to fight all of them in this next upcoming area. We're going to go over here. They are now dodged. So now we're getting our next item in the game, and that game is going to be the staff. And the staff allows for us to shoot stuff as well as... well, we do have the staff already, but now we're able to shoot with it.
Okay, made it.
So we're going to shoot down these walls here. Cool, cool. And now, only 3 of these guys are going to be attacking her instead of all of those guys that were in there. Okay, that's fine. So, you know that ability she did earlier? Sometimes you can explode the guys right there to make it so we don't get that animation. But I was a little bit slow and was not able to stop it. And here's one more guy. And we are done with that fight. That was still actually pretty fast for me, I'll admit.
Are you okay?
Skip another cutscene, and we're gonna head up this way, and we are gonna get our health back. Soon. I promise. So this is another slow area, and this is actually where we learn the name of people, so here we go.
My name is Tripitaka, but I often get called Trip. I mean, pretty much always. People call me Trip. How about you?
I don't have a name.
You must. Everyone has a name.
Not everyone.
Well, what did your parents call you?
They were killed in a mech attack when I was a kid. I grew up in the wilds. Alone.
Well, what do other people call you then?
Monkey. In the communities I trade with, some of them call me Monkey. If you want to give me a name.
Alright, so there you go. Their names are Tripitaka and Monkey. So now I won't keep on just calling them these people, him and her. I'm going to be calling them Monkey and Trip. So right here, we're going to try and get out of here before we actually die. Because our health is very low. There we go. We made it. So we're going to go up here. We need to hopefully get the decoy back good. Because normally I wouldn't do this, but since, for obvious reasons, I'm very low on health, we're going to hit that, and then we're going to jump over here and attack that and activate this. And now we have this really, actually, I find this super fun. It's basically an auto-scrolling level where we have to destroy some bots that are coming after us. So we're going to destroy that, attack, and then she's going to say, oh no, there's bots coming after me. I need you to stop them.
I'm detecting mechs.
Mechs.
Lots of them.
I know where they're going to be coming from. They're going to be coming from top right over here, and then top left, then both at the same time. So as long as I attack them, we should be good. I'm going to try and destroy these as fast as possible. Then I'm going to come over here and do the same exact thing. Same exact order and everything. So these guys can just be destroyed by these exploding barrels. So now I'm going to wait over this way because there's going to be one more enemy.
It's calling for reinforcements. Take it out.
Perfect. We're going to jump off because that was the last guy. It's going to say left bumper.
Let's get out of here.
We want to talk to Trip. Actually, we do not want to talk to Trip again because we don't need to. It's just going to say, oh, you got the mech? Why don't I meet you over that way? I'll meet you over there. And since we know where we're going to be meeting anyway, and it's the only way you can go, that's completely useless.
I think I can upgrade your equipment.
So this is where we would be doing our upgrades, but we're just going to go into it and then leave again because we actually don't have enough for the useless stuff. We wanted her to say that dialogue box because if we don't, she won't allow. She'll just jump off of your back really fast. So we just wait for that dialogue box, and then she'll allow for us to actually do that. So we're gonna hopefully get past this section up here without her killing us. She killed me one of the times that I was playing the game here for some strange reason. Don't know why. And we are on to the final section of Chapter 2. And this is a boss fight. So I have to go over here, activate this cutscene, and then I'm going to grab up some ammo for the staff. Which is right back here, because I need it for this boss. Right here. So we're... Oops. That's really bad. I missed him the first time. Ah, crap. Okay. This is not good. There we go. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to yell at him. Okay, he ran into it already.
It's working. Do it again.
Ah, I missed him. So during that section right there, where it just shows the statue like that, you can go and you can attack him, which I was trying to do. Oh, great. Thanks. There. Now he's angry at us again. Hey, come over here. What are you doing, dude?
Look, the statue is breaking.
I don't know how that worked, but okay. It looks like he technically hit it, I guess. Okay, now that he's on his final stage, we're gonna make him run into this one more time. Oh, we do need to do it one more time, okay.
Get it to hit the statue again.
There, he's enraged, and we need it one more time. And he hit it so many times that it's going to fall on him and crush him. So that was a very slow chapter. Alright, and with that, we are now done with Chapter 2. Ooh. The Metal Tower. So this is... I can save quite a bit of time on this if I do everything correctly.
Okay. I'll use the
So right here, we would normally take the path over to the right, but if you just go forward, you're going to run into where you need to go anyway, and it's a lot faster, honestly. And we're going to try and jump over this next wall over here before... Okay, good. She said that while I was jumping over, you can get stuck on the other side. This saves, like, a second. Because otherwise you would have to wait for her to say that, and then you could jump over. Excuse me? How are you not dead? There we go. Alright. That was slow too. So this is what I didn't want, is a lot of blocking during it. That means that it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Even though it is on the easy difficulty, it just makes it so the blocking happens a lot. Alright, gotta stand here, open this up, and then, this one is just a lot of, like, knowing where you have to go, once again. So you can do stuff a little bit earlier than you would normally. So we're gonna throw her up there.
You could throw me up there.
Then we're going to run over this way, and we're going to jump. Move, monkey, thank you. Jump up here. And then we're gonna try and collect these orbs here.
Why do the mechs try to kill us?
And then we're gonna jump up from a distance, and it'll make him lock onto that.
It's not safe.
And then we're gonna go through here. Hopefully we weren't too fast, and she'll say, "Hey, come back here." Okay, we're good. I got stuck on the wall, which made it so we weren't too far ahead of her.
Wow, that's an energy serum.
Jump over here, and we're gonna get our first thing. So you saw that white little perspective thing that came up? That is like a memory or part of his past that he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember any of his past. And those white things are just like glitches in the system, and he's able to see part of his past. And it's actually going to be kind of cool because there's going to be one coming up later on, and it's going to be real life pictures that make it look like that you can see actually Andy Serkis, the actor of, or the voice actor of Monkey. So right here we're just going to tank it and get through all this because we had to get to the top here and attack him. Here, just do that. I can't attack. That's a new one. I cannot attack. I literally cannot attack. I have to die here because I cannot attack anything. That was brand new. I've never had that happen before.
We might have a problem. One of those mechs has a shield.
Wow. That I did not know could happen. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna go over here and we're going to get the shield one. Please go up here. Now we're going to do the perform the takedown. This is where we first learn about the takedowns in levels. We're going to be using this to our advantage later on in the game a lot. Because enemies start to get really annoying, and there's some that you can do that. You can do an explosion, and you can do a lightning strike that will stun all the enemies. Okay, so this one is one of the areas that we have. This will allow for us to make her go over here, and it's required for us to hit the left bumper, otherwise she won't move forward. And then I just ran all the way over here just to make sure that I opened this up right away.
Spotting that gun arm.
Thanks.
We're gonna go up here, and we're gonna wrap her on her back, because if we don't do this, she takes forever, and now we can just run her up to where it'll activate the next area of the level, which is right up here, and drop her down right there, and this will allow for her to go to the next area.
Oh wait, I can get through here.
Okay, I'll find another way around.
There we go.
There's a security door here. Give me a minute.
And now I'm going to stand away from this door. This is one of the few doors that I will stand away from, because I found out that if you rush through this door, there is a soft lock, another soft lock potential right here. And that soft lock potential is Trip just never makes it up to the wall to activate the dialogue box. So if I stay far enough away and then I run all the way over to the left over here, more than likely she will make it over. But if she doesn't make it up to the wall, okay, we're good. If she wouldn't have made it up to the wall, then we would have had a soft lock and I would have had to restart for the last checkpoint. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to grab ourselves the ammo so we can do this next area. We don't need the ammo for this area, but it'll help us out later on in the future part of this level. So we're just going to attack this once and then take it over. And now we have this, and we're going to shoot the enemies over here. And blast. There we go. Drop that, and now I'm going to come over here and stand next to her because this will skip a cutscene completely if I just pick her up right here. Well, that's not supposed to happen, but that's fine. I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to grab this health because I really need it. And then we're going to throw her up here. This skips a complete cutscene, saves like 5 seconds. Because she just said, oh, there's something shooting, we need to stop it. And now I need to just take my time against this, make sure, yep, that's what we don't want. He'll just stand in place right there. Now we're going to grab one more of those. Go up here. And now it's just going to constantly be shooting at us. So we'll just run. We don't need to worry about it just yet. We'll run into it eventually because we need to do it. And it's going to have us try and talk to Trip, and once again, we're just going to ignore her. It's just saying, hey, Monkey, Monkey, I need help. Can you help me through this wall over here? And we'll say, yup, and that's all that cutscene is. But you can just activate the wall and knock it down right away without having to worry about it. Please go over, thank you. Sometimes Monkey is very hard to control, as you can see. Now we're going to go over here. So all of this that I'm doing right here, that skip that I was talking about at the very beginning of the game, is actually, this is all skippable that I'm doing right here, plus this next section is all skippable, but since nobody else but the guy that did the skip knows how to do it, and he won't respond to anybody, then we're just going to do this normally, but this is a fun area anyway, I like doing this. So there's going to be bots coming, and they're going to be coming from right, up, left, up, right, left. And as long as we know that order, we will know where to aim at all points. And this is a slow area. If who's ever on wants to talk about if there's any donations or if there's anything going on, this would be a perfect time for it. Alright. So now we're gonna go there, and then it's up, left, left again, up, right, left again. So knowing where they're going to be coming from actually speeds this up, fight up dramatically, as long as you know where to aim. Alright, and now we're done with the fight. That would take a lot longer if you didn't know where it was coming from, but she said, oh, you can go through here, Monkey, but I'm just running over here so I can grab a couple of the orbs up. It'll help us out a lot in the future, and now we're going to run down here, and we're actually going to see real-life pictures of Andy Serkis playing Monkey. Which is going to be right here. And Andy Serkis. Not sure if they were actual like family photos or not, but it fits in here.
I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Just like everyone else did.
Alright.
I ain't gonna let that happen.
So now we're starting to see the sadness that's coming from their relationship. I guess it's not really a relationship, just the way that this is happening. Alright. So down here, I'm going to only use up Well, I was only gonna use up 3, which I just did, but I missed the first one. Because I need at least 3 of them for this for the next guy. So you know that guy that we ran into earlier? Well, he's gonna be coming in here again. But he's going to be a little bit easier this time because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack his head twice here. I'm going to taunt him. And then I'm going to roll out of the way, and then I'm going to jump on his back and do something fun here. We're going to kind of destroy him in a fun way. He crushed himself with his own arms. So now with that, we're going to grab up Trip one more time, because we have to throw her up to an area to get out of this chapter anyway. So why not just grab her up and do it a lot faster, instead of having to hit the left bumper to have her show where we have to go. And with that, we are now done with that chapter. Alright, so that wasn't the greatest chapter either. Unfortunately, this very beginning is kind of bad. But right here, we have plenty of time save. In Chapter 4, this is my least favorite chapter in the entire game. There's a lot to it. And the ending is a very slow puzzle that I just absolutely despise. Here we go. Climbing up here. So now we're going to run into a new enemy. One thing that I have to explain is on that last area, we got a new ability with the staff, and that is an electricity, and that will stun the enemies, get rid of shields a lot faster. But now we have these guys right here that they can actually shoot lightning as well, and they can actually not get hurt by the stun. That was actually really good, the electromechs. The electromech fight. There we go. Because normally they would attack us and we would lose a lot more health. But in this area we actually need quite a bit of health coming up to just run through it. Over here. And we're just holding the up button and he grabs onto stuff. You don't have to get close because he'll just automatically do it for you. We'll head over to the street sign over here. Here we go. And this is where we're just going to kind of like tank it. We're going to jump down here. They won't see us when we get down to a specific area. They'll stop looking at us. Oh, well, they usually do. Now they're shooting at us a little bit earlier than I would like. That's fine because we're going to jump over here and climb up. Okay, we're good. That's actually pretty decent health for this section. So now we have... What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit these guys in a particular order. Maybe. Just that one. Okay. They weren't not hitting the guys. Which was very strange. Where am I at? Okay, right here, again. We're gonna try this again. Jump over here. This is... hopefully I'll be able to do this properly this time. We're going to stun this guy, and then we're going to stun that guy. There we go. Now we're going to run over here. This is what I meant to do the first time. And then we're going to kill him first. The other guys are fine. They can't hit us from down here. I'm going to grab the health, and I also want this. Awesome. So one thing about this beginning area is down on the bottom of the screen, I have 7 stuns. I'm not supposed to have that many stuns at this moment, but for some reason, the game's like, well, during this section, you're going to need these, so why don't you collect as many as you can? So I just use that to my advantage. It's also for, you can also do that with the regular ammo in this game as well, because the game's like, oh, well, you need it in this section, so why don't you collect a bunch of them? So once again, we can just skip past a bunch of enemies by just going over here and up. And now we don't have to worry about them. And now we have to go to the right first to get one cutscene, which is completely useless. A lot of the cutscenes in this are completely useless, the ones that you can't skip, except for one in the game, which is my favorite cutscene in the entire game because it's like one of the only cutscenes that we view, but it's still hilarious to me. And then we're going to jump down here. It's going to do a cutscene. Over here, we can skip this cutscene, and jump down. So right here, what had happened is that Trip saw a giant mech, and we don't know what the mech is yet. We will find out what the mech is. But I can guarantee you that you will both be upset at what the mech is and also happy at what the mech is. Because that mech... Well, I'll just let you see for yourself. But it's also one of the more annoying characters that what makes this whole level really annoying to me.
Hang in there. I'm on my way.
So this is a very confusing area of where you have to go to start off with. Cool. We're gonna go there. And the mech that we are running into is actually a doggo mech. So, yeah, we love doggos and all, but not when they chase after us and throw cars at us. So now all we're doing here is we're just running forward away. It's just one of the few running sequences in the entire game. And then we get into this section, and this is one of the slower areas in the entire game, and I am not a fan of this area at all.
Throw me up there.
I'm going over here, the thrower up here. And for some reason, normally after you throw her up there, you are able to move. Here, you cannot. It just waits for this cutscene to happen. And only that cutscene. I should have been able to move during that, but the game just doesn't allow it.
Trip, where are you?
I'm okay.
So knowing where you're going in this section saves so much time compared to like a casual playthrough, obviously, but like if you mess up at all during this, you lose like 30 seconds at a time in this upcoming puzzle here. And we do not want that. Gonna run up here. Okay, so right here we have a potential. My game has crashed here before. We don't want that to happen. It'll be up here if I can make it and open this up and it doesn't crash, then we're good. Alright, we're good. I have crashed here for no reason whatsoever. Doggo's not being friendly. He was throwing cars at us. I mean, maybe? I don't know.
Let me do a scan. I'll wait here for you.
Who says this is his girlfriend? I mean, he's imprisoned by her. I don't know if he's really, like, friends with her or falling in love with her. Dude! Thank you. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to run all the way over here, and I'm actually going to pick her up. I have to do that.
Let's get up to that power cell.
And doing this, for some strange reason, if you pick her up... Uh-oh, no, no! No, come back! Dang it.
We need to climb up this way.
Okay, I still did it. There's a cutscene there that you can skip if you're fast enough and pick her up with you, because you have to pick her up anyway. She won't jump up here by herself. I managed to get it just in time before the cutscene actually happens.
Okay.
Gonna throw her up this way. Alright. She's gonna go up here and she's going to figure out how to get out of this section to get away from the dog. And we're gonna find another one of those glitches.
Another of those glitches.
As he says.
What'd you say,
And
Monkey?
I said it just as you did too.
Nothing. I'm gonna go check something out.
Alright, so I'm gonna run over this way.
Okay.
Now, you kind of noticed that I haven't done any upgrades whatsoever in this game. Those upgrades are going to be coming later on in the run, and we're just going to do all of our upgrades at one time and then not touch it again. Because it's a very slow process of actually buying stuff, and we're not going to upgrade anything else but health and our attacking. So right here, you walk really slow, so that's why I did the jump from where I did, and then I attacked right there. And now Doggo wants to... Okay, if you're saying he wants to play, we're... Ah!
Monkey, I have an idea. There's a scaffold up there.
Alright, I guess I'll go this way.
Dog and trap it. Damn.
Actually, this is kind of fast going this way.
Mechanism is
That might be a little bit faster.
Monkey, you've got
I fell down by accident, but that's a little bit faster to go that way. Finding tricks as I go, huh? So now this is a very, very slow puzzle. We have to move stuff up and down constantly. We're gonna go here, and I managed to jump before the cutscene happened, which is good.
That's it? But the third set of lights are still down.
Gonna run over this way, and we have to run over and
All three lined up.
drop this down as well. If anybody's here and they want to say anything, this is another perfect time because, like I said, this is a very slow section. We're gonna jump down, we don't have to run on that. So I'm doing this in a specific order because it's the only order that I can do. Otherwise, you're gonna lose a lot of time. We're gonna go over this way and not to the left. We're gonna drop this, or we're gonna raise this up. Then we're gonna run over this way and we're gonna jump up. Do not hit this button. Over this way, and now we have to run all the way back over here. Raise this back up after we had already dropped it down once. And now we just run back, again, back up to that area again.
You can climb up to the scaffold now.
There we go. Run over this way, and now we're just gonna jump across. Jump up here, and now we have a cutscene that we cannot skip. This is not one of the fun cutscenes. So, I hope people didn't get too attached to Doggo, because Doggo is about to go away for a while. Sorry about that. This is why you don't get attached to things or people in games. You have to remember that. Alright. There we go. And just like that, we'll just barely be ahead of world record time. There we go. So right here, we actually do have a trick. If I do it correctly, I'm going to try and show it off a couple of times.
Let's go.
If I don't get it right away, that's fine. But there is a small trick that's able to be done here. It saves us having to go over to the left over there. And instead, we'll just get right up top where we need to be. We'll take her over here. We'll always carry her to places.
Okay.
Because she's just too slow otherwise.
How does it work?
Dunno.
Maybe if I can get up
All I know
there
is
and show it off, that would
some
be awesome.
places and not others.
It must be able to resonate with static EM fields of high enough concentration.
As I say, works some places and not in others.
Alright, I did have it for a second and then I screwed it up.
So can I get on it?
So what you saw right there is I would normally just jump up. I wouldn't have to go all the way around here. I would just jump up top there. And then I would get up here and open this up faster. I did have it for a split second and then I screwed it up.
You make that jump.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so now she's gonna go over there and we have to open up one more. If this trick would ever work for me, I would have been able to go up faster and get that, but I always like to try just once to see if I get lucky enough, because I would have been able to jump off of that pipe. That's the word, pipe, and get up here. So I would have opened that up a lot faster. we got that open. And now, while she's running around, what we're going to do is we're going to be collecting some orbs. Because it's a long walk for her, and it's useless for us to just wait for her when there's all these orbs around. Over here, and we're just gonna get here now because she's like right there. So we actually used her slowness to our advantage this time. Now this area is very annoying as well, because this whole time she's like, "Monkey, I need your help. Monkey, I need your help." But then half the this now she's gonna be like,
Just some ancient.
"Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine," until the whole place goes crumbling down, and then she needs our help again. So
Right.
you never know what she wants.
We're gonna have to climb up there.
I'll get up here. Why don't you find your way around? I won't help you up.
Find another way around.
Or you could have helped me up, you know. So she's gonna start climbing up this way, and there's a lot of just mashing the A and mashing the A button to go places again. We're not gonna climb up things the full length half of the time. It's just gonna be us jumping to places sooner than
Whoa.
necessary.
What was that? Monkey, are you there?
Yeah. But watch out, this bridge isn't too safe. Watch what you grab onto.
Okay,
Throw her up this way.
come on.
While this is happening, I can actually move around. I'm gonna get up onto a railing that I can, and I'm gonna try and move forward. So you can get up onto that railing, just save time
It's not helping
with
you
him
stay
getting
calm,
over there.
okay?
Alright, I'm scared.
And now right here, I'm gonna... Oops, nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna jump from here. Normally you would have to run across that little scaffolding there, but if you jump from that section, it skips you having to run across and then jump again. Instead, you can do both of the jumps in one. So now she needs our help. Instead of
Nearly there. Just keep
actually like lifting us up and helping us up, she has us do all the hard work of running around the entire area. And now she's like, well, you know what? I'm kind of afraid to be up here. Why don't you help me up even more? I want to be carried the whole time.
Carry me, please.
So now we just have to carry her on our back the entire time through this section. But actually, coming up, there's a little bit of a time save that I've found recently. Well,
It's horrible.
I didn't find it, but I started implementing into my run. It saves a little bit of time, in my opinion.
Well, I hope the rest of this thing holds together.
So right here, we're going to use the explosion of the mechs to our advantage. So right there, you see that little symbol above that guy's head. That's if we use the special power here. Maybe. There we go. This takedown. If we use this takedown right here, it'll allow for us to use it to our advantage, and we're going to actually just throw this way. It'll explode and explode both of the people. That's actually pretty decent. So while I wait for her, because I need her for this section, we don't need to fight those other mechs whatsoever. While she's coming over here, come on down. I'll pick her up here, because she wants to be thrown across right here.
Throw me across.
And now I'm going to run over to the right. And then the mechs are going to come over this way. We're not going to use her decoy just yet.
I could use my decoy.
Yes, I understand. I'm going to use her decoy once I get over to the other side. There we go. So I use the decoy. I'm going to go right here. Perfect. So that was a perfect area right there. I didn't lose any health, which is also really good.
Come on, monkey. Let's go.
Alright, let's go then. So, she moves so slow here, but while she's moving, it's a good time for us to just go and collect some stuff around here. Like over here. Stuff that would take up a little bit of time. I could carry her on my back to get over here a little bit faster. But I wanted to collect some of that stuff. I will carry her in the next section. Okay, come on. Come on. There you go.
I'll meet you on the other side.
I don't know why Monkey can't just crawl under that. I think he would be able to fit. He's able to climb under stuff. Why can't he crawl underneath? He's able to climb up stuff, but why can't he not crawl under stuff? I still don't think his muscles would get caught. I think she just claims that he can't fit through there, so she has time to relax from him. But what if she crawls through there and there's a mech waiting on the other side? What she was supposed to do at that point?
Monkey! I'm over here!
Alright, I remember that time. So, usually I always try and run straight away to the, straight forward. But you can't. You have to run all the way over to that side.
Let me scan the road
So
ahead.
right here, there's going to be a turret that's up top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and run up to that turret as fast as possible. I'm not going to have her use the decoy just yet until I get farther up. Okay, now I'm going to have her use the decoy. I'm going to run over this way.
It's running out. Be careful.
Maybe. Maybe. Get up there, monkey.
Okay. Fully charged.
I know you can get up there. There we go. There we go. So that was slow. I don't know why he didn't want to climb. So now we're just going to shoot stuff from this distance. And it's a lot easier because normally you would have to go after all those mechs while that thing was shooting at us. So now we just talk to her
Great,
there,
monkey. Let's get out of
and we continue to the next area. Alright, I'm going to go pick her up this time. While I'm running this way, it's also going to allow for me to pick up some of these orbs. This way it's a little bit faster. Otherwise, we're taking forever for her to get over here. And plus, we can't continue on until she gets up here for the cutscene. And it's a stupid cutscene because all she does is walk here, and now we have to open this up. That is the cutscene that we have to wait for. Alright. We're going to run this way. And now is coming up one of my favorite areas. I believe this is the area that we're at. One of my favorite areas in the entire game. Yeah, here it is.
The crash site. We're nearly there.
Alright, so what we have to do... It's not this beginning area that's fun, it's the next area. We're going to run over here. And we have to distract it. Hey, I'm over here. Now she can run over here. Then I'm going to run all the way across again. Hey, I'm over here. Now she can run over one more time. Cool. That was really good.
Okay, get the hatch open.
Okay.
Oops, I forgot that you can skip the cutscene there.
Okay.
Alright, so this next area is one of my favorite sequences in the entire game. We're going to open up the hatch, but instead, she's going to activate the whole vehicle in itself, and she can't drive for some strange reason. She can't drive
The drive system still works. Okay,
this vehicle. So we have to stay behind the vehicle. Oh, why are you running that way, monkey?
sorry.
Oh my god. I did not tell him to run that way. So now this is even more dangerous.
Slow down.
I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that. Good. We're fine, we're good. I don't know why that happened. We're gonna... So right here, we're just staying behind this vehicle while she's running over mechs. we have to go over this way. And then we're just gonna jump. And another unskippable cutscene, but this one's funny. Oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry.
Damn it!
Alright, so now we're just going to stun this guy. And we're gonna attack him. Then we have to attack him again. Sorry, we are going after the doggo again. So this is one of the faster ways. I didn't do the upgrades for this. You can upgrade your stuff before you run into him and make that a little bit faster. Oh, I was going the right way. Okay. So right here, we just have to catch up to him and hit the B. That's one phase done. We have one more phase here. And we're just going to do the same thing. Perfect. Awesome. So now we'll go this way, get the final hit, and now we're just gonna finish up the dog. Alright, so skip this cutscene, and then suddenly motorcycle. Alright, and we are now done with Chapter 5. Going on to Chapter 6. Now we are starting to get into the interesting stuff. The story starts to get interesting here. We finally made it back to her hometown after driving for a while, and she's gonna keep on yelling out somebody's name here.
Weird. Mark isn't here.
Oh no, Mark isn't here.
Operating the bridge.
We're gonna keep on talking about this character, Mark.
Hello?
And this gives me the opportunity, I'm sorry,
Mark!
everybody. We're gonna say, oh, hi, Mark.
Monkey, the bridge controls are up there.
Okay.
Depending on if we see Mark or not, I just wanted to say hi right now.
Okay, let's keep going.
There we go. Down this way, and as long as we're going the right pathway, she won't get mad at us if we're too far ahead. But right here, we are going to, oh, wow!
We gotta get up
Usually you have to wait until she gets up here for that dialogue box to happen. But that was actually really nice. So now we have another puzzling section, which is just having all these switches hit over and over and over again. But as long as you know the order, you shouldn't mess it up. I say shouldn't because I have messed them up before. Walk across, please. Walk across, please. And then I need you to get on my back here. Because she needs to be thrown up this way.
That's odd. There's no one here either. Oh well. Throw me up there.
She's gonna, this time she's actually gonna be helpful, and she's going to lower the bridge for us. Without us actually telling her to do so. So we're gonna jump over to the bridge. But in reality, she actually didn't help. She just made us almost kill ourselves. So as useful as you think she is, she actually is not. I think secretly she's just trying to kill us.
I don't know. That should never happen. It must have been damaged somehow.
Here we go. Gonna climb up. And then we have even more puzzling. There we go.
There's the watchtower.
So, like I said, normally you have to wait for her to get over here in order for this to happen.
Bring it up with Mark when you see him. He says that they're a perfect way to keep the Mexican because it takes human intelligence to figure them out.
Alright, go over here.
But we think he just likes bridges.
Then we're gonna run, then we're gonna raise that one up, we're gonna run over here, and then we're going to have her hit that switch. Alright, now it becomes fun, because we're gonna do a lot of raising.
Bridge goes up, bridge goes down. Mark finds
So I'm gonna go over this way,
Trip.
Yes.
That's enough about Mark and Bridget.
get this down. Oops, I made her hit the switch, which I do not want her to do. That's unfortunate. Why don't you hit the switch again?
Pull the lever.
Thank you. Now we can walk across. Then I'm gonna hit the switch for her. I'm gonna run all the way over here again. Gonna lower this for her. She's gonna walk across.
Cross it.
And then we're gonna walk across again. But before I do that, I can't.
There's always someone posted.
Okay, that's
What else
fine.
going on?
I was gonna buy stuff, but I didn't realize you couldn't buy stuff. You would have to do it beforehand. That's fine. So in this next area, I'm going to say sorry about the noises she's about to make, but she just realized that her entire family and all of her town has been killed by the Mex. But yeah, I'm just warning you. She's going to make some interesting noises. So, who likes fighting? Because we are just going to completely skip all of this fighting section. We don't like fighting. I found this by accident because I was really low on health, and I just decided, well, I know where I'm going. Why don't I try and see if I can just skip this section? And, what do you know? We can. So, now we have to try and find Trip. She actually ran away from us because she was so upset. I don't know why she would run away if, she knows there's mechs around.
More pyramid mechs.
So I actually do have to kill these mechs off, unfortunately. It's a very slow area. Sorry, kind of focused here. Okay, that was actually pretty decent right there. And with that, we're gonna run over this way. They're gonna be coming from back there. I'm gonna turn around. And now we have one more set. We'll stand over here.
Coming, Trip.
We're waiting for a specific enemy to drop down, and that would be you. This is going to allow for us to shock the other enemy, and we'll be able to destroy them a lot faster. Because they do a shockwave like that. And we have one more right here. That was very, very good.
Trip.
That was probably the best I've ever done that section right there. She's gonna make some more noises, sorry.
Trip, I'm nearly there.
Alright, get up here. And once again, we just don't really feel like fighting. We're just gonna run over this way, and we're going to run up where we need to be. And just like that, that was a very short chapter, and that was the chapter. We do a puzzle and then skip some fights. And Chapter 7. Alright, so after this, we get to hear her moaning for quite a bit, because we actually do not have Trip, so we have a better chance of actually not dying. I'm sorry. Alright, so right here, we are going to go crazy and almost die multiple times in this section. No, I don't want that. I want to fall down here. We're gonna go over here, and hopefully my shield comes back up before I do this next section, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab up those two, and I'm going to just run over this way. There's gonna be a lot of people shooting at me, and hopefully... Let me through, thank you. Ah! Alright, that's fine. You can get through that area without having to kill off anybody. I should have just shot the one across the way. I don't know where I'm at. Okay, that's fine. Stop jumping over there, monkey. I don't want to be over here. So we're going to try the same thing, but I'm actually going to do it correctly this time. I'm going to shoot that guy, and that will save a little bit of time and effort. Okay, I should have done that the first time. But you can get past it without shooting him. Alright, there we go.
Listen, you have to snap out of this.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go forward. You're gonna see enemies right here. I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna go forward. There, I saved a little bit of time having to not fight those guys. If I would have been low on health, I would have had to kill those guys. But there's health right up here that I don't have to worry about. So as you can see, most of this level is just not doing what you're supposed to. Cool. That was good. And then we're going to run over here, and we're going to jump up here. Ow. So the game wants you to kill all the enemies before it tells you where the objective that you have to do, but since we know what the objective is, we are just going to destroy that objective right now, which is to destroy that. And then we need to kill off this one last guy. Maybe. 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 Thank you. So that was really bad, because we're going to need a lot of this... a lot of those for later on in this area. Let's run through here. Collect up another orb or two, or just an orb. Go up, and now this is a fun section. If I would have had more. Oh wait, not this section yet. I always do that. I always think it's a different section than it actually is. We're going to roll out of the way, and then we're just going to run again. They just give you all these options to just go to the next area. Ow. Ow. Let me through. Thank you. Now, these guys want to follow me, but fortunately for me, I don't need to worry about it, because the second that I activate this cutscene, they just disappear, and I don't need to worry about them. So right here, this is the area that I was thinking about.
Everything's going to be okay. Trip.
So this is a really fun area. What I have to do is they give you all this stuff, and we do have to actually destroy all these enemies. Cool. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna wait for these guys to get close enough, and I'm just gonna explode it.
Just stay exactly where you are. I'm coming to get you.
So once again, and then one more up here. Health collected. I need myself some ammo, which I do not have. So unfortunately for us... Oh, there's the ammo. Cool. I knew that there had to be some around here somewhere. Because you need to still shoot more enemies up here. So there is no more ammo, so unfortunately, we're going to have to take a slow pathway and get up here. If I would have had more ammo, I wouldn't have had to take this up here. But that's fine. Now we have more ammo that we won't have to use later on. There we go. Because this next section is another fighting section. But they do give us a lot of ammo, but I won't have to collect as much now. I'll grab that. Because coming up is going to be our only buying session of the entire... After we end up finding Trip, it's going to be our only buying section of the entire game. So right here we do have to... Man! They are, like, on it today. Usually I have no trouble with these guys. I do want this health, because we're coming up on the fighting section. And this is why I wish that I had a little bit more ammo. But the thing is, it's that like, glitch again, where the game is like, oh, you need it for this section. Why don't we give you more ammo than you actually technically need, are able to carry? Then I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to grab more ammo, and that's where the health is. Now we have even more people coming through. Where are you at? There you are. Cool. So now we're going to learn about a new enemy. Coming up right here. He is very strong. Hello? Thank you. That was not the enemy that I was talking about, to be completely honest. So these guys take two versions of that attack that I was doing before. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually just getting to the door that we'll be needing in just a second. And while that's happening, I'm gonna get this guy. And I'm going to explode him so we can kill the big guy. Perfect. And now there's one more set of enemies coming. Here we go. Got the last two enemies, and now we're at the door that we need to be at.
Trip. Okay, Trip, I'm coming.
And we're gonna get through here. Skip the cutscene here, and we are done with Chapter 7. That was a really bad Chapter 7. And we're going to go into Chapter 8. This is where we're going to do our buying. We are going to upgrade our... depending on how much we have, we're going to upgrade the attack and speed of our staff with the ammo. And gaining more... being able to carry more ammo, because we're going to be using it a lot later on. Alright, so we're going to go over to staff. We are going to get the ammo increase, fire rate, ammo increase. We're going to go down to health, and we're going to get 1 health extension. And then if we have enough for a shield, we are going to buy a shield recharge and shield strength. Perfect, that's it. That's all we're going to do for the rest of the game.
About 1,500 kilowatts. I hope the generators weren't damaged in the attack. Yes, they're okay.
Alright, so this area is very annoying. We have another puzzle that we have to solve. But it's actually... I've been actually doing pretty decent with it recently. It's very annoying if you get the wrong order. So they said in order to get through this first area, we have to go around it, and then in order to get the mechs through. There's going to be some mechs that are going through. We have to use the use our wow. We have to use the windmill to get rid of the shield. And I'm actually going to pick her up here because this is a lot faster. She'll take forever to walk over by this. We need her to walk up this.
Now let's just focus on.
And as long as she's next to it, she will climb up a lot faster. So now we're going to wait for her to climb up. And I need to remember to have at least 2
I can make it to the top
ammo
floor.
by the end of this fight that's going to be coming up at the end of this chapter. Because the next chapter, we're going to need it. So now after saving and calming down Trip, Monkey and her are starting to bond a lot closer. She thanks him for everything that he did. And also saving her. She finally thanks him for that. And now she is allowing him to run around a little bit more freely without threatening death upon him when he gets too far away. There's that. Go down. And over. So this is a very confusing level the first time you play it. And especially the speedruns, too. It can be very confusing. So this cutscene is unskippable for some reason, but they don't move their lips while they're talking, which is pretty funny to me.
Short the power.
Okay, just leave him to me.
And there's going to be another cutscene over here for no reason whatsoever.
We need to open the sails and
I'll
get
use the
moving.
dragonfly to show you what we need to do.
I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab up as much as I can because I have hell ammo increase. We're not going to use ammo at all during this section. Go, monkey. Please. Please go. Thank you. Sometimes he just doesn't want to follow what you want.
Here and control the brakes.
Good for you. So we're going to go up here. And now we're going to climb up the wall here. Over to the left. Up. And then we're going to start the puzzle. So in order to do that, we're going to climb up this and just mash the A button until it allows for us to drop down the sail. There we go. And now we're starting a fun section of... Oh,
Good. But we need more power.
am I in the right spot to drop down? That's the fun game. But also, I got a perfect cycle there. I got through that without having to worry about it. So now we're going to get the other ones, but I'm gonna get onto a specific one first.
I can stop the sails so you can jump on.
That one's already open, so I'm going to stop the next one so I can jump onto it.
Stop it now.
Applying brakes.
As long as I did this correctly. No, I did not. So that's what I was saying. I thought it was the second one. Okay. So now,
Stop it now.
it's going to stop this next one. We're going to jump over here, and now we're going to have it go again. Then we're going to stop it at the next section. Jump over it, we're going to have it go. We're going to wait for the other one to come around, and then we can jump over. This one takes a little bit longer, so that's why I like to do this one first. And there we go.
Brakes.
I'm going to jump down. That's the only way to get this one, because this platform is a little bit taller than the other one. And now we're going to stop it one more time, and now we're just going to match. You cannot jump off the sail when it's moving. But the second that it does stop moving, which I made it stop, we're able to lower the sail.
We'll need to do the last one too.
Drop down. Alright, and now we're trying to get over once again to see if we can hit the cycle of running past this thing. We did get the cycle again, good. You know that you've gone down fast enough when you have the right cycle there. Alright, I got really fast, honestly.
Stop it.
We're gonna stop that. Jump on it, and then we're gonna go.
Okay, go.
We have to go around, not this time, but now.
Hit the brakes.
And now we're going to drop down the sail, and we are done with this puzzle. Now it's just another fight, but I have to remember to... I keep on reminding myself I have to have at least two ammo by the end of this. Because in order to speed up the next section, I would need it. So did I get this? Cool. Now, oh, you jerk. There we go. I had it push me off that time. I'm gonna actually, do this right now.
Get back to the gate.
Is it gonna say I don't have enough ammo space? Nope, we're good. Alright. We have 9. And now we actually fight. I need at least 2 ammo, Steve. Cool, I'll do that. I still have 7 more. I have 4 right now. 4 would be awesome if I can keep this. Yes, I realized that. Ow! Alright, perfect. She's done now, or that's done now, and I have enough ammo for the next section, which is exactly what we need. I got some health that I needed.
We need to get back to the war room door.
And now I just have to wait for her to get over here. All that running. I have 13 stun ammo and 4 attacks, so that should be good for the next section that I need. Come on over, Trip. The problem is I fight the dog next, and it's... okay, I need... this isn't the next section I'm talking about, but I can use it to my advantage to at least hurt the dog a little bit. Sorry, I spoiled it, but the dog... we have to fight the dog again.
I hope this works.
It will.
So if I shoot the dog a couple of times here... Okay, I need him to go the other way. Which he should do. After this, because I need him to go all the way over to the right-hand side, because that's where the, that's where the door is that we need to go through to leave this area. Excuse me? So I'm actually gonna, when I finish off Doggo here, we're going to wait for him to get to a certain spot before I actually... And I will get him right around this door right here. That's the door that I need to be at. That's perfect. That's exactly where we need to be, which is nice. You don't get to see all the action because I'm kind of in the wall. That's a unique one. So this door that I'm at right here is the door that we need to be at. I believe I got the right door.
Let's go.
On my way.
Did I get the right door? No, the door's over here. I lied. I always think that's the door.
Has it worked?
Alright. And with that, we are going into the next area. Chapter 9. Chapter 9 is interesting. This is the reason that I saved those two shots. So right here, Trip is going to explain a little bit about the story, but in order to stop Pyramid, which is the main people that managed to kill off her entire family and friends in the town, it's literally and figuratively a pyramid, and that's why they call it Pyramid, which totally makes sense, honestly. But in order to stop it, we need something big enough to stop it, and we have to run into a family friend who, once you see him, everybody will be in love with. He's the best character in the entire game, to be completely honest.
Follow me.
But once we find the family friend here, he is a mechanic that he used to be a driver for an area, and he's also a mechanic, which will allow for us to get where we need to go. He knows a lot about mechs. So as you see the sign, beware of Hog. We don't know what that means yet, but we will find out soon.
Right here.
I'll scan.
Dang it. I slowed down. That's why you don't want to do that.
All clear.
Alright, so right here, I'm going to go forward a little bit, not worry about her. She's giving me a little bit more freedom. I'm going to run all the way over here, and I'm going to get the switch before she even tells me that I have to get the switch. Which is right there. And then I'm going to drop down and grab her up, because if I do this... Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at?
If I remember
Okay.
right, there should be a boat.
When I grab her up, this actually skips a cutscene once again, where she would just stop and we'd have to hit the left bumper in order to find her, to get to her. But if we just do this, it completely skips time to do that. Plus, we get a funny section right here. If I hit the B button, oh, I didn't get it. If you do it correctly here, you can make it so she's trapped behind the wall. Oh, like that. Okay, it still worked. So she got trapped behind the wall, but then she teleports through.
Hey,
Alright, so now we're going to go over here.
big stuff.
I think that'll make sense.
And,
The music, how will that make
this area is kind of slow, to be completely honest. But the chapters after this get kind of interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so this is why I saved the two. Right here. Instead of having to go all the way over there and go after all the enemies right away, I can just go here and I can actually do one shot, and then if I stand in the right spot, I can get the other one right away. And that's two. So now that's done, I'm going to get on the cloud, go over this direction. It makes it a little bit easier on me. I'm gonna grab this for the sole purpose of me going down here and shooting people. You almost up here, dude? I need to kill you soon. There we go. So that was actually almost perfect with what we wanted to do. So we killed off everybody, and now she's gonna go over here and she's gonna be like, can you please help me out here? I need to be thrown across. But we're already over here, so we don't even need to hit the left bumper. So this is a very important one. I have failed there before.
You okay?
We're gonna pick her up
Yeah. Let's get to the
and bring her over this way. And we are going to go down below and grab the all the ammo here, and this also takes us over to the boat that we need to reach. So this is another very slow area coming up right here.
Let's go before more mechs turn up.
As in, I don't need to control anything for a little bit. If there just happens to be anybody in voice call to do donations or just read anything, go for it right now, because this is a very slow section. Alright. So,
Pigs.
right here.
This friend of your father's.
We're in this boat. The boat is... So, as you saw earlier, she wasn't able to control driving a regular vehicle, but somehow she's able to control a boat.
As well as being resourceful.
I just like to show around and show some of the scenery in this area. There's not a lot of scenery, but there's some cool signs that you can find. And it's just showing you how to control the boat, which is just moving back and forth, aiming, and shooting.
We've got mechs in here. Get ready on that gun.
The mechs are going to be coming from the same area every single time, so I know exactly where they're going to be. The first ones are going to be over to the right over here, once we get to a certain angle here, like that. I was aiming in the right area.
Mechs on the right! On the right!
Alright, now they're going to be on the left, coming out of there. There's one.
That's it! Keep it up!
There you are. There's number 2. And then our next ones are going to be coming from the right and the left both.
Up there! Up there!
They say up there. We're also going to be going up there as well as over on the right hand side, because that one and that one. So this would be a harder section on any other difficulty because you have to defend the boat from not dying. But for me, it's not. I'm on the easy difficulty, so we don't have to really worry about it. So now we're coming up on this next section over here. And the first guy's going to be coming from the right, then it's going to be up top, down below, then left. Then back over to the right and up together.
What the hell's happened?
As long as you know where you're going, it speeds this up
Fix it.
quite a bit.
I'm trying!
There's our first guy. Then the next guy's going to be coming from up top. Over there. Then there, and down below.
Oh, more up ahead!
Then it's going to be from the top again.
Hurry up.
From the top, and then over on the right. And that was that section. Very simple. Just like earlier when I was on the turret, as long as you know what you're doing or where the enemies are coming from, it makes it a lot easier. There's going to be enemies down here, there's going to be an enemy over here, and then they're going to be up top. Alright, this next section, once again, we just have to defeat the enemies as fast as possible in order to continue on. The first guy is going to be coming out straight up top, right up here, in that section over here. Then there's this guy, that guy, and then there's one over that way. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. So now we have to get out of the boat very quickly, hit the switch, and then run back. Kind of a useless area, honestly. We're going to run up here, we're going to hit the switch. Then it's going to show that the boat is ready, and we're going to come back down this way and open this up. This next section, there's nobody to fight, so I just kind of like to start a fight. Because it's a very simple area. So in here we'll be going in this way anyway. There are some enemies right inside of the doorway over here. Now they like that we came after them, so they're going to start running over this way to try and hit us. There's absolutely nothing to us. So there's no mechs whatsoever. But because of the headband on our head, it thinks that we're a mech. Alright, we're going to jump on the cloud, and we're going to go this way. I'm going to go up here first because it makes it a little bit easier. Jump over you. I like to go this... It's just a faster way, in my opinion. Go here first. Then go over here. We have to get rid of the two turrets that are here. There's one done. And then it's going to do this really funny thing with him. He's going to be floating in the air. Then he drops down to the ground. He drops over there.
One down. One to go.
And now we're going to go this way, even though we could go faster that way. There's a mine right there that we just don't want to hit. So we're going to go this way, and then we're going to hopefully hit that. Good. And hit this. Good. And there we go. So, remember how earlier she said she couldn't see the mines? Well, there's a flaw with that, because now we're going to get on the boat once again. And she's going to know where every single one of those mines are, even though they're, like, supposedly supposed to be invisible. She's going to dodge every single one of these mines, and Monkey doesn't even say anything. Oh! I know that there's mines there, so I'm going to go the other way. There we go. So we're done with that section. And we're heading into Pixie Land. Now, what does Pixie Land mean? Well, let's just say Pixie is the best character in the game. You wonder why he's named Pixie? You'll see once we get there. This is coming up on one of my favorite chapters in the entire game. Once we get Pixie here, it is some of my favorite levels in the entire game.
So how are we actually gonna find this guy?
I don't know. I'm sort of hoping he'll find us.
Alright, there's one more section to this chapter. It's a very simple chapter. There's barely anything that we have to do. And this last section, I just hopefully won't fail. I mean, that's what everybody hopes when they're doing a speedrun, but this one has the potential to fail pretty big. So this is one of those visions again. All right, I'm gonna try and focus here.
Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it down.
Ah, that's fine. So as long as you follow all of these little speed boosts, you will go the right way. Because otherwise, you can die in this section by both hitting mines and also stuff falling on your head.
Hurry, Monkey! Do it now!
Here we go. Get that one, and
Hurry!
there we go. And that's the chase sequence done. Fun little chase sequence that can go a little bit better had I actually gone all the way through. Alright, and just like that, we are done with Chapter 9. That was very, very solid, as in, that should be a gold split. Yep, there we go. Okay, coming into Titan Factory, we have now run to Pixie. This is, by far, the best character in the entire game. He's everybody's favorite so much that he actually has his own DLC for this game where you actually get to control Pixie. Unfortunately, I have never played that DLC, ever. So we're gonna go down here. He wants to race us when we get up here, so as long as we get to the next section where we need to be, we start the race, and it's impossible, literally impossible for you to lose this race. You always win this race. Even if you get there behind him, you cannot lose to Pixie. Because if he gets up to the top before you, he has to breathe and take his time when he gets up to the top, and he'll wait for you to finish. So it's impossible to lose this fight. So, but we don't just want to wait for him and do that. We are speedrunning, so we want to go as fast as we can to get over to it. There we go. Sometimes I will see him in the same spot, but if I go fast enough, I actually see him in different spots every single time. Alright, that's a decent time when he's running about right there. We're making it up there quite quick. And no matter how fast you get up there, he will just go the same speed every single time, so it doesn't matter if you go fast. But it's just kind of fun to get up there fast enough before the actual, like, events of him breathing.
Oh, I can't believe I'm doing
happen.
You enjoying yourself down there?
Whoa.
Down there, I'm ahead of you, dude.
Having fun?
So we're gonna go up here. Besides this section, this is actually another very slow chapter. There's not anything like super exciting.
Hey, I thought you
The
were
next
gonna race.
chapter is probably one of my favorites.
Whoa, you get pretty fast for a pig.
Up over there. And we have now made it to the top. And Pixie is still not up here, so as you can see, he's finally making it up here. He still has to stop right there. And now the cutscene happens.
How'd you do that?
Just for a second, I thought you had me.
Really? Are you sure about that, Monkey?
Bad arm.
All right.
If it hadn't been for that, I'd have left you for dust.
Alright, so he's very friendly to us now. He's the guy, he knows that we need to get help. He wants to help us stop Pyramid. But right here, this is the only dialogue in the entire game that's like echoey. For no reason whatsoever. So I need to make sure that Pixie gets in front of me here, because if he falls behind, he has a chance of... Pixie is very interesting when it comes to soft locking. There he goes. Okay, we're good. And as long as he makes it up there, cool. Every time that we have to wait for Pixie to do something in this game, it has the opportunity to soft lock. So we make sure that we do everything correctly here, and we wait for him long enough. And not rush it. So right here, I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to actually head over to the left while he goes straight, because if I go over to this left here,
Who won the race?
I did.
You did.
it's going to push the other enemies, the NPCs, to run faster. Normally, they would be walking and just jogging to the next section. But because I'm already heading towards the direction that they need to be going, it's going to, like, double their speed for some strange reason. So normally he wouldn't be up here this fast, but since I'm already here, they're like, oh, I guess we should actually show them where we're supposed to be going. Like, we're going so fast that Trip isn't even here yet, even though she's going to be teleported right here. There she is. Alright, now we have to wait for Trip to open up the store.
That's where we'll find a supercharger and a heat sink.
I'll get
And
this-
you actually can't pick her up in this section to get her closer to the door. Well, that was weird. But I can, however, pick her up here to speed her up. I decided to do this the other day when I was practicing. Oh, I guess you can't pick her up there.
Okay. Let's get the first walkway up.
I guess you can't pick her up there, but I did make her go faster than she did the other day. So normally I would be picking up stuff here, but since we already have all the upgrades that we want,
Monkey. Turn it on.
we don't need to worry about that. So once again, it's going to tell us, hey, left bumper, Trip wants you. But we know all she's going to say is, hey, I need you up here, monkey. Like she always does. Go over there. Then over here. Hey, monkey, I need you to throw me
Jump.
across.
Throw me across. Let's do the second walkway.
Watch out! As soon as it's raised.
Alright.
flexibly come
So right here, we're going to hopefully redeem ourselves with the big mech. We're going to be getting another one of the big mechs. I have six staff ammo, so that should work. If I manage to make him run into the wall, and if I hit his head as well. All right, dude. Okay, so let's hit his head a couple of times and not miss this time. That'd be wonderful. 1, 2. Now he's enraged. Hey, over here, butthead. There we go. That was exactly what we needed. Wonderful. And now we just have to destroy the other mechs that are right down here. Wonderful. That's exactly how you want that section to go. That was, like, perfect. So now we're going to stand over in this section, and we're just going to hit the left bumper. Because she's going to want to hit left bumper, so I just mash it. And now we're going to jump up, and we're right next to it.
Get up here.
Okay, I'll get up there. And when I get up here, I'm going to grab her again. Because I had to throw her across, but when I get across, I'm also going to grab her one more time. Because it's a lot faster. Otherwise, I'm just walking with her next to her, and sometimes she's just really slow here. So here we go. Go over this way. And over. So this got us up to the next cutscene a lot faster. I've had one glitch one time where I've actually been able to skip that cutscene.
Okay, we've got the supercharger. Let's get back
Once
to
again, I'm
Pixie
going to pick her
Land.
up because it's faster. And we're going to go this way.
Well, I hope this Pixie character
And
knows what he's doing.
jump down.
He's never let me down before.
We had to throw her anyway, so there's no use in not carrying her all the way over here. I wish we could just carry her the whole game. It would make this game, like, 10 times easier, and it would speed her up dramatically.
Get down there and lower
Yes,
the
I
speed?
can get down here and lower it for you. Alright, so now we're going to learn a new stuff about Pixie. He carries bombs in his pockets at any time. He could be using them to help us attack the enemies, but instead he decides not to.
You can do that, can't you?
Like this. It's a detonator. He could be throwing these down and helping us out, but instead he just runs around and does nothing. Don't stand underneath that. I found out it is possible to die right there and get crushed by that, and then you just have to shoot it again. It was an interesting experience. Get over here. Open this up. Like I said, there's not much to this chapter right here, unfortunately. The only thing that we can really speed up is, as long as we know where we're going, they're going to teleport like they just did there.
This next part of the factory we're going to is
I'm going to pick her up again right here, because we need to do it anyway. Going to go over here and throw her up that way.
Can you get Trip up here?
Yeah. What about me?
Just have to wait for like 2 seconds. She's going to get to here. And lower it down for us.
You should be able
Alright,
to
I'm gonna try for the cycle here. There is a cycle coming up where if I don't stop moving and I know which way I'm gonna be doing, I can get through all of these gears in one go.
I'm stuck.
So I'm gonna try for it.
Machinery in the way.
Let me see
So
what
I had to
can
go
do.
over, down, over,
I should be
and
able
if
to
I get it
shoot it
correctly, because if you hit any of these gears, you die and you have to redo it again. Right, and go. Go over, and over. Nice, I got the cycle. Let's go. So I had to wait just a tad bit for that. That was good. That's exactly what you want to happen there. Otherwise, you're just waiting for every single gear, and it takes forever.
I'm stuck here. There's no way across. Can we lower that walkway?
Hey, Pixie, why don't you shoot it? You know you have a sniper rifle that you could be shooting these too. Let's please. I don't understand this game sometimes. Alright, now I have to do left bumper again.
This one's easy. There's a console over there. I'm gonna check it out. Yes.
Alright,
This control.
hopefully this will actually work, because there is a possibility that Monkey will just not listen and Trip will just not listen here. Not like the soft lock detention, just like taking longer. So I need to get over here. Ugh.
Can you jump across?
Yes, I can jump across. I need you to turn that, please. I can turn it if you want. like I said, a potential for her to not listen.
Come on, turn it.
Drop down and then over. Good. That was okay except for Trip not listening, but
Let's keep moving.
you have to get used to that.
We're almost there.
Alright, this next section. More fighting.
We need to get through here.
We knew that we had to open up that door with B, so we just mashed. And now if we go the right direction, which is up here, it'll just make them run faster and teleport as well.
You telling me we're gonna find a Titan through there?
Actually,
Like
there's
that.
one. But luckily for us, they never fully assembled it.
Skip this, and now we're gonna run over here and watch Pixie. He's finally gonna say, "Oh, I can help you fight."
Cover you. Give me a moment to get it done.
I actually skipped the cutscene somehow. Normally you have to wait for Pixie to go up. And it shows him. Don't know how I did it.
Good job. I'm on my way.
Oh, you're on your way? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and pick her up. That wasn't too bad. That could have been faster to fight those enemies, but I only had 2 shots and I missed one of them. So right here, it's just saying, "Oh, she's coming this way. Why don't you see that she's coming this way?"
You can throw me up there.
Oops. Jump back up. And now she's going to come up here, and she's going to hit a button.
Let's try to get these cranes working.
Yeah, make the crane start working. And in just a second here, I should be able to move during the cutscene. Once it
I
shows
think you can get to the cranes
right now,
from that
I'm able to move during that cutscene, and the next cutscene that it shows a random area, I'm able to move independently. So I've been able to, with my luck, I've been able to get onto that bridge before by just mashing. So right here, we're just gonna hold the right button and hit A. It gets me all the way over here, and now we're just gonna hold up to jump. And now there's this mech. Yep, the turret.
I'll deal with it.
I'm going to run as far as I can without having her distract, because you can actually just block it with this wall here. Then the second I get away from the wall, I'm going to have her distract. That way I don't lose as much health. And I'm going to go over here.
Running out. Be careful.
Perfect. That was actually almost like that's exactly what you want. Right there, it didn't shoot at me a second time. We're gonna go up here, take it down, and then we don't need to attack any mechs, which is very strange. Now I need her to turn.
Okay.
I need her to hit the lever there.
Cranes from here. Just say when.
Hit that. She's gonna turn it. And then it's gonna have me say, she's gonna say, "Oh, we need to turn it again." But by the time she says that, I'll already be turning the crane. If I do this. So she's gonna jump on, I'm gonna run across. And by the time she says, "You're gonna need to hit the button," I've already hit the button.
We can't reach the heatsink from this side. We need to get to the other crane.
There we go. She's gonna run over this way. There's a lot of hitting switches in this section. There's no worries about death in this section. It's almost impossible to actually die
There's a
here.
switch that controls the other crane. Can you get over there?
We're gonna go over here. Get up. Nice. We're gonna run up here because we don't need any of those. Then down.
Monkey, figure out a way to get me
Over.
there.
Beautiful. Up. And then the only time we do this in the entire game, push this. This is literally the only time that we push something like this in the entire game. Alright, so this button, let's have fun with this button. We're gonna push this button 3 times. Let her get on it. It's going to make her, me wait for her to get on it. And then we're going to hit the button again.
Hit it again.
And then she's going to get off of it. Then we have to hit it one more time for us to actually be able to cross. But we're going to save like 2 or 3 seconds, because what we're going to do is, while it's happening, while the bridge is turning, we're just going to jump off the area, because we have to run all the way around.
Oh, damn.
So I can actually move while this is happening.
You're gonna have to get over here and throw me up.
I can see a route to you if I can just get over there.
So right there, it just skips like 3 seconds of it just showing, oh, there's a switch over there. So now we just have to run all the way over. We're almost done with this chapter. This is a very anticlimactic chapter. It's just a giant puzzle throughout the entire thing. And then we get on to my favorite chapter in the entire game. So once again, we're going to get up here and just hold right and hit A to get over to here. And climb up. Get over here, and then climb up. Alright. Over.
I think I
Over.
can hear some X coming.
Hang on! I'm on my way!
I'm going to try and climb up as fast as I can to get over to that one. So this is the only, like, this literally happens every time. There's no way, so you have to just let her use her special power to stun them. Then we're going to get over here. If we would have had the gun, it would have been a little bit faster, but we have to get over here anyway and pick her up.
That was close.
Throw her up here, and this is the end of the chapter. Literally, it's just a cutscene to end the chapter. And that was the chapter. Very, very boring chapter. She's getting the part that we need for the vehicle that we're going to use to attack Pyramid.
Got it.
Great. Let's get back to the boat.
Alright. And with that, we are done with that chapter. That was a really, really good chapter. Alright, come on. Chapter 11, my favorite chapter in the entire game. Well, one of my favorite chapters. There's 2 chapters that I really, really like, and they both have to do with Pixie. The reason I like this chapter so much is I actually found a skip coming up in this chapter. In the boss fight, there is a boss fight coming up. Sorry to spoil it, but there's a boss fight coming up. And during the boss fight, you can actually do 2 cycles at the same exact time. And it's wonderful. I found it by accident. One time. There's this guy. And maybe I can hit this guy. Cool. Got him before he could shoot. Oh, I'm out of...
I'm doing better than you, monkey.
1 second, I'm kind of focused on this fighting. Because this section is very intense. There's a lot of shooting. How I managed to shoot that guy through there, I don't know.
Headshot. That's 5. Oh man, I'm on fire. How many you got, monkey?
Alright, we're done with that. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to grab some more ammo. And do one more section. I did not die, so that's good. But I do need that health over on the right-hand side, so I'm going to run over for that.
More Max.
Instead of running up right where I need to go.
The hell is he talking about?
So there we go, grab one more, and there. We should have enough to finish up the section. Beautiful.
Did you see that, Trip? Did you see that?
We're gonna jump over. Oh god, oh god. I do need to jump back over here though, for safety purposes. There we go. Alright, and we are done. I'm gonna grab up some more ammo and health. She teleports forward, which helps us out quite a bit. And we're done with that section. Alright, so now we have just black. The screen is not messed up. It actually does go black here.
What'd you do?
The power must have shorted.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know. Wow, it's dark in here.
Wait,
Doesn't smell too good either.
wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Yeah, allow me.
This is why I really like Pixie. Why he's one of the best. Okay, let's actually get through this door, Steve.
Here's a breath of fresh air.
Oh, shut
Cool.
up.
You can accidentally run back through that door there, and it's difficult to get out of for some
Be a
reason.
little jumpy.
And how'd you know that there's a power cell here?
Flown over it plenty of times.
Blown over it many times.
Wow. Look at this place. I
Cool.
wonder where this place freaks around.
I don't know.
Come on, we're nearly there.
Get up here. And now we're coming on to my section. And then we have some more banter between Pixie and Monkey.
You use a lot of hair product.
What?
Mech's up ahead.
Okay, let me deal with this.
First things first.
Like a good spot.
So this is kind of funny. I'm running forward. I don't think I'm supposed to be running forward here.
Okay, when you're ready, monkey.
So I'm gonna go and I'm going to hit that first. Explode them, explode that. And lastly. Good, that was really good.
Careful, monkey.
Managed to hit all of them.
Shot you in the head and blown your brains out.
By accident.
By accident.
Alright, so now we're heading into the boss here. So what we're gonna do for the early cycle
On its hand.
is, you see the canister that's just sitting up there on the left-hand side over there. We're going to be shooting that down before we even do the first phase, so that way we can do both that phase and the first phase of the fight at the same time.
You know what nice cream is?
No.
Because you appear to have ice cream stuck on your head.
Alright, so I'm also going to go over and grab the ammo as well.
That's the power.
Oops.
Relax. I'm just giving him a little scare.
And then one more right... Oops.
Will I ever get out of this mess alive, Pixie?
There we go!
I am gonna be making bacon!
So, we got that done. Before he even tells us how to actually hurt him, we're going to hurt him.
Monkey, shoot these. They'll detonate.
Oh, go screw yourself, you fat freak!
No, monkey. I'm being serious. Shoot the bastard.
Okay, so that was the first. That was the second cycle done first. The first cycle is right here. We have to hurt him like that. So the dialogue for the second cycle will happen. Right now, basically. All right. Here we go. Nice.
Good shot!
So we're gonna do that one more time. Ow. Dang it. There we go. So now what's going to happen is we're actually going to skip. We're going to skip.
Bombs aren't powerful enough. We're gonna need something bigger.
that cycle, and we're going to actually go for the third cycle, because we've already done the second cycle. So here's our third cycle coming in.
Hey, monkey! Get it to attack this burner!
They stand in front of it. There we go, and now we're going to go over this way. For the sole purpose of getting our last cycle is going to be over this way by this.
Do it again! It's not dead yet.
I can't get to the others.
You can't get to the others. So there we go.
Get up there!
We got our final cycle all set up. Whoa, that was new. Oh god. Camera angle. Nice. Finish off this fight in style.
That doesn't look too stable.
And one more jump. Now we're going to finish this in style, and then we have my favorite cutscene and the prettiest cutscene in the entire game. So I laugh at this cutscene every single time, so I'll let you guys enjoy this wonderful cutscene.
Excuse us a moment. Will you go and put your fingers in your ears? Did you just try and get me killed?
I spilled my heart to Trip. She tells me we're just friends. I know what that means. It means she's had a head turned by a monkey.
Don't know what
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
you're talking about. And if you had any sense, you wouldn't be trying to hit on a girl who was just lost a father.
Ah, so that's your game, huh? Huh? The shoulder to cry on.
You're crazy.
Crazy like a fox.
No, like a pig.
The interaction between those two in that cutscene cracks me up every single time. So with that, we have one more chase cutscene, and after that, we are done with the chapter. So this was actually really good. I got to show off my early cycle here. So it is possible to just lose this completely, and not by dying, but by messing up and falling down too early. So I have to kind of focus here, because I did it 3 times yesterday when I was de-rusting. There we go. We're good. And that was a very, very solid chapter. I was able to do my early cycles. If you fall down too early, you'll actually run into that while you're still on the back of the mech. Alright. Chapter 12. So I really like this chapter as well. We are on chapter 12. There are 14 chapters, so we are nearing the end of this game. Fast.
Oh, that's sore.
Hey, Pixie, you.
So there's another opportunity for soft locking, unfortunately, coming up. So it's another Pixie soft lock that could happen. So as long as we make sure that we get Pixie in the right spot and we aren't too far ahead of him. So what I can do is I can go up to the spot up here, but I have to wait for Pixie. Otherwise, we get the waddle of shame, I like to call it, where he'll just continuously walk in one direction and not go to the objective. It's very, very strange. Alright, Pixie, I need you to move forward and make sure that you're going the right way.
I'll stay here on the console.
Look, the rails lead to that door. That must be the airlock. We need
Go
get
to the
some
left
down
now,
there and
please.
get the door open.
If he goes to the left, that means that we're good. Okay, we're good.
Come on. I have some
He'll
pretty
just
wild
never turn
fruits.
left there.
Leave it
If
on
that happens, I've also had it to where I'm not able to climb down his arm like that. So there's multiple different ways that you can soft lock in that area, and I think that's the last time that you can soft lock in the game. So we are safe to finish up the game, unless for some reason my game crashes or freezes. I'm trying to get over as far as I can. I believe I can still move during this cutscene or afterwards. And we have to get up to the top anyway. So we have another puzzle section, not just a puzzling section. It was puzzling when I first played it.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see what I can do from the control.
There you go. Jeez, I didn't go up far enough. I couldn't move it.
I can apply power, and I can choose direction. But everything is going to move at the same time. So, Monkey, you need to get it all lined up properly.
Okay.
We're gonna move it forward. This puzzle is very interesting. So if it's green, it means it's whatever way the green is the way that it's going to be moving. So if you hit forward, if you move forward and it's green and it's facing the other direction, then it's going to move that direction. So what we need to do is we need to face both of these forward. So once it stops right here, we're going to turn this. Then that's going to turn this forward, so they're both going to move forward. They're going to touch each other. I can jump onto the other one and jump to the other side. That's the first set of this. This is a very complicated puzzle, honestly, for like what it is. We're going to move forward. Then we're going to go over here, and we're going to reverse it. Back it up, reverse it. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to turn this one around. And we are going to jump on it again.
Great work. You'll need to turn the other platform around.
Unfortunately, we have to watch that. It wants us to turn it around. So the best thing that we have to do here is we're going to... we have to turn it anyway. It's part of the... to continue on, but we're gonna make it go forward, so we're gonna go back this way. And then we're going to jump up here, we're going to make it go reverse. We're gonna get over here.
Why do you think Pyramid are building this Leviathan?
Because it's the ultimate weapon.
And then we're going to hit the switch to turn the thing.
We're gonna use it to crush them.
And then we're going to move a little bit forward, because we're going to have to move forward anyway. We're going to move a little bit forward, and then we're going to say move forward to finish off the puzzle. You don't have to be right next to it to solve the puzzle, which is kind of fun. So now that's turning around. And there we go. The puzzle is solved. We just have to say go forward once, and then we are good. Over here, up. I just like to be over here just because I always feel like it goes faster for the next section, but it really doesn't. And we are going to say move forward. Move forward.
That's it.
Puzzle solved.
Well done.
And now we're going to go down here.
Can't get up there.
You'll have to follow the sub on foot. Stand back. Pixie's gonna blow the doors.
Stand back. Okay. I'll stand as close as I can. So, it gets very confusing when you're inside of this next section here. So I face towards the wall that I'm going to be walking out of, and he'll automatically face towards that wall.
According to the schematics.
So now I know that I have to walk out the door right there.
Sounds easy enough.
One thing I've learned over
So
the
now
years,
comes the fun part.
It's never easy.
This next area is super, super fun to do, because there's a lot of stuff that happens.
There's a lot of mechs down there.
They're onto us. Trip, get the hatch open. We'll be safer inside.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot that person. There we go.
Monkey, that bridge is blocking our way.
We're going to go down here.
Get it open.
It says the bridge is blocking our way, but we also have to destroy all the enemies.
Back up. Get to that console and raise it.
There we go.
Take care of it.
So now all the two enemies are destroyed. I'm at the council already, but I can't do anything. I literally have to wait for them to get over here for me to continue on. I've done everything else that I can. Come on. There we go.
I'm at the console. You need to help me out here.
Just press the blue button.
It's not working.
So, he's gonna raise the bridge up for us, and then there's gonna be something interesting that happens. Which is well deserved.
How are you getting on with that hatch, Pixie?
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Very well deserved. But unfortunately for me, I actually have to save him. Otherwise, I can't continue the game.
I'm on my way, Pixie. Just hang in there.
I'm hanging! We're gonna drop down. And now right here, I found out, you don't have to fight these enemies at all. You can just go over here. They will follow you, yes, but there's no purpose in actually destroying those enemies. I kept on dying in that section over and over again, and I found out that you don't have to destroy them. The only ones you have to destroy are going to be down here.
Keep them off us.
Cool.
Jumped up in those fans. Help!
Monkey, shoot them out.
You gotta save me! Help!
The weak point is up there. There's that one. That's good. So, I've now done everything that is possible
I think
here.
that's the last of them.
I just need to wait for the last point here. I'm really far ahead of where we actually have to be, which is kind of funny. Because,
More fans.
perfect, and now we're going to hit this, and this will teleport them forward a lot.
Console. You remember what to do?
Yeah. Press the blue button, right?
Alright, so now with that,
Switched on.
Okay, in that case, you have to activate the Bay 5 frequency algorithm. But don't
I love this cutscene too.
or the sub-level might loop back.
Primary. Wow.
Command accepted.
he just hits it. Wow, I'm impressed.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Alright, we're gonna go this way, and I'm gonna go into here and run forward. Yeah, Corn run. Yeah, avoiding combat is the best speed tech, especially in this game. Because this next section that's coming up, we're gonna be avoiding a lot of it. It's a long fight with a bunch of different stuff. Once you get to a certain, once this gets into a certain spot, the missile or whatever, the sub gets into a certain spot, we don't need to fight anybody else. As long as you run to the right area, you'll be good.
My lips are tingling. I think I'm gonna throw up. Do you think you can throw up when you're upside down?
I love that area.
What will happen? Will it be okay?
Oh, Monkey. You better get out of the way.
You better get out of the way. I'm already out of the way.
I just swallowed it back. Jesus, really repeat.
Yeah, it's very weird if you look at this cutscene. If you look at all the wiring that's on Pixie there, it kind of is messed up. It's not like staying with him. I do, however, unfortunately need to grab this. And once again, we're going to avoid a lot of combat here. We're going to run this way. I need this. Cool. I got the glitch. Oh god! Alright. We need that, and then we're gonna run down over this way. We really don't need to actually fight people if they all come down here. They're trapped back there. So now we're right next to, it's gonna tell us...
I can't swim.
Well, you know what, Pixie? Now's a really
it's gonna tell us you need to go over here. So if you just go over here, the cutscene happens instantly. So that's why I run all the way down there and don't really worry about it.
You just saved my life. I guess that makes us even.
This is even. Are you serious?
Alright, and like that, we are on to the next chapter.
Oh, never mind.
So these next 2 chapters I'm not a fan of, but it's the end of the game. So, it's going to be kind of boring, honestly. Alright. So, somehow I managed to skip one of the best lines in the entire game the other day. I don't know how. I would love to skip it again, but I also want it to be heard. But the thing is, I am on world record pace at the moment. I didn't want to jinx myself, but I am. 30 seconds ahead of world record.
Oh, it's you.
I was able to skip this dialogue.
Incredible than my wildest dreams.
What did you just say?
This machine is more incredible than my wildest dreams.
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
Come on.
So I completely skipped that dialogue yesterday. Don't know how, I wish I knew, but here's the most useless, unskippable cutscene in the entire game, in my opinion. There's no purpose to this,
I have this
and they don't go into like the cutscene quality that they had in this game.
Coated the dragonfly.
It's still the same quality of the entire game, and it's completely useless. I hate this.
Okay, I'll make my way up. No, I'm not gonna get through there. I'll have to find a different way up.
Bye, Pixie.
I need you with me, monkey. Get up here.
Oops, that's fine.
I'll stay here and figure out how this thing works.
So, another classic speed tech is just damage boosting through stuff.
Whoa! Look at
And we're going to be doing that a lot since we have enough health to actually just survive. And our regen is really fast. We're just going to not worry about getting hurt here. Well, that was interesting.
Trip, we got a problem there. They're flames
All right.
blocking our way.
Okay.
Can't skip this one either. This is why I'm not a fan of this chapter.
It's getting hotter.
There's literally nothing I can do.
Ow, this is hot.
Over here. And up. This area is fun.
Can't get through here.
Let's just blow this thing out of the way. Careful not to damage the cog.
Come on.
Nice shot, monkey. After you.
Beautiful.
Can you see the way through?
Gonna go
It's
up.
above you.
And now we have a fun area right here of actually just destroying all of the areas. We have to we're destroying all of these sections here because we're actually in the Leviathan that will take down Pyramid, all the Pyramid. But we need to unlock it from where we are right now.
No, watch it, monkey. We need this thing to nice shot.
Beautiful. Now we're gonna run this way because that's where we're gonna be going. And then come on. There we go. We're gonna go this way. Oh, God.
Hey, one
We have to do it one more time up here.
Whoa. Let me disable the security system.
We're ahead of Pixie, which is really good. It means we're going pretty fast.
We don't have much time.
Didn't realize you could skip that. Now right here, we're just going to run regularly, and then we have to make sure that we're waiting for those to go over that before we continue on.
Now that's what I call a...
Now, once again, we're just going to shoot these things.
Okay, same again, monkey.
Just wait and go. Once again, same thing. And one more. There we go. All right. Every time. I do that every single time. I don't realize that it still has to go forward a little bit more.
Some more couplings to deal with. Now, how's it going, Trip?
Just so you know, they're cutting through.
We need to hit this one
Sealing the
first.
inner doors, but they'll be in here soon.
Come on.
Okay, same again, monkey.
Completely useless. Once again. There's that one, then there's going to be that one. I got both of those right away, that's good.
Almost done.
That was really good. Okay, this might freeze for a second. It's done it in the past. We're good. You never know with this end area.
Get up here, monkey! I just love this thing. I'm lost for words.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna head to the elevator to get to the next section. We have to go to a different area of the Leviathan.
Hey, Trip. Trip, I can't get through here.
There. You sure now?
Yeah.
Okay, once again, we're just gonna go without any care in the world about our health. We're gonna do that a lot in these last two chapters. And then we're gonna go over here and just get on the elevator. I can actually move around a little bit, so we're gonna move forward so we can go a little bit faster.
Nice work, guys.
Let's go to the next
Last two
section.
anchor points.
Let's go. Alright, over here is our second area that we're gonna go to.
Is it just me? Or is this the most beautiful piece of machinery you've ever
We
seen?
get some more awesome dialogue from Pixie.
I mean, really get off on it.
You know, I don't think we need to know that.
Beautiful. Nice to know, Pixie. So this is just something really, really funny that you can do in this elevator. You can push Pixie around. I just like to push him away from everything because he's annoying in this chapter.
Okay.
Here we go.
Over here.
We're gonna run through, and I'm going to actually roll. Well, I didn't get to roll, but I am gonna do my attacking here because this is another slow walking section. As you can see, I'm actually going faster than Trip here.
On a 500-mile radius. We'll need to come back here and jump start her when we've done the couplings.
So we were actually ahead of the section. The slow walking area is where you would normally just be walking slow inside of that little tunnel, but I got past it. I was still walking. We had to wait for Trip anyway. It's just something fun to do anyway. All right. One more. And once again, we're just going to push Pixie around. Come on, Pixie. Go. There we go.
Get up here, monkey. Let's take a look.
Over here, and now we have another section coming up that I can dive from.
Panel blocking the way up there.
Pixie, do you have any more of those bombs?
Yeah, sure. He has a ton of them.
Let's blow it open.
Alright, so I had to be careful in this next upcoming section with all the gears, because I can waste a ton of time over here, and I don't want to do that again. I would rather wait on the fire, get hurt here, than have to redo this section over again. There is a way to speed it up, but I just don't worry about it. If you get lucky enough and get the right cycles, but I never get lucky enough to get the right cycles. Beautiful. We didn't die, so we can continue on here. And there's no more worrying about any other stuff. We can just continue on. Actually, I lied. I forgot about that one. I'm gonna wait. I'd rather wait than waste even more time. Ooh, almost just died again. And go. Alright, we're good. Now there's no waiting, I promised you this time. Alright. I'm gonna grab this just for safety purposes. Alright, Pixie. We need the next area to attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over here, and then I'm going to go into the center, because it's a lot easier to destroy things.
Time for some more target practice.
Plus they give you more ammo over here, which is nice. Where is the thing? Here it is. There. Alright. Done with that. Now we have one more of them to do, and once we get the fourth and final one, the game just decides to teleport us back down to the door, which I wish they would have done to begin with.
We have a minute or two before they find us. Hurry.
Now you thought that this was the only part of this chapter. Oh no. Oh no. This is the second to last level. Why would they make it this easy?
They're almost through the hole. Better step it up, guys.
Oh, you can just jump through that. Oh. Wonderful to know.
Okay, this is the last one. Let's set this thing free.
A lot easier to jump over here and shoot all of them. And our final one down here. Oh, I missed it. Somehow. There we go. They teleported us already, as you saw. And now we're going to have a little bit of fun.
That's it. She's free.
This way back to the power core.
Pixie, let's get you out of here once again. There you go. So now we're just going to go into some cutscenes. We're finally going to realize that Trip is going to feel sorry for Monkey, and she's finally going to release the headband from Pixie, or not from Pixie, from Monkey. And she's going to say, you can go wherever you want now, you can leave me if you want. He's like, no, I'm going to help stop Pyramid once and for all. So that's why he still has the stuff on his head.
You should see the first one coming down now.
Alert. Alert. Please stand clear.
Alright, so now this is just a massive fighting section. There's like nothing special going on here. But I know where all the enemies are going to be coming from at all points. I'm going to save two of these ammo. Because I'm going to need it for later. The first one is going to be coming right from up top of me, and they're going to drop down. So that's why I'm standing right here. Come on down. There we go, that was good. Now we just need to wait for the other ones to drop down. There should be some more dropping down. This is the guy that I want the most. Because I can do this. I got two of them. That's fine. So now we protected the first one. We're gonna drop the second one down like this.
Alert. Alert. Please stand clear.
And they're gonna be coming from the walls up at the top left and the top right. This is why I saved some of the bullets.
Oh, they're through the other door.
But I do need this health. So I'm gonna grab this health really quick. Beautiful. Fight. We're gonna run over to the other side now, because they're gonna be dropping down from here.
God damn it. Security is good.
Wonderful. That was actually really good. Beautiful.
Monkey, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Don't panic. They're attacking the cores.
Sorry, I'm a little focused. I always focus right here. Ah, dang it. That's fine. Alright. So now I'm going to stay over on this section over here, because it's going to give us more ammo. We need it to shoot up top.
Here comes another one, Monkey.
This fighting section is quite long, actually, which is very strange.
Power online.
Here we go. There's one. I will take more ammo, please. Thank you. Now I'm gonna go around,
Shit! Blocked!
because they're gonna be dropping down right here.
Blocked again!
There we go. I need the health really bad. But there is people over there that are attacking that. I don't want them to do that. I think there's another one over there too. I just need that health really bad though. I need to go over here and get this guy.
Is at 75%.
And then I'll shoot that guy. Cool. Now we're gonna go over this way. We need more ammo. It's gonna drop down for us. And then we should be done with this fight.
Please stand clear.
Okay. Here comes the last one.
Locked.
Once this is online, the Leviathan will be fully operational.
There's that. And where is the other guy?
Use my reroute through here.
Beautiful. Okay, this is the last wave. So, did he just dodge me? There we go. I have 2 more ammo as well. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, what are we missing? Just here in the center, I believe. You jerk. And then one more time. And that might be the end? No. Where are they dropping down? I never remember.
More of these guys out there.
There we go. Alright, and almost done. That should be it. There we go, and we are done with that chapter. Whew! We can now finish up this final area. Come on. There we go. And now we're going into the final chapter of the game. We have a little bit before timing comes up anyway. Alright, Pyramid. We have to do a lot of fighting, as in we're just gonna skip it. Once again, we're just gonna skip most of this area. It speeds it up quite a bit. I found it out by accident exactly that you can do this, because I was trying to run away from some of the mechs, and then I realized, and then it told me that, why don't you jump over? I'm like, oh, why don't I jump over?
Got it, Pixie.
Grabbing up these two, I'm gonna.
Hey, these leeches! What are they doing?
They're sucking the power out of the Leviathan.
There we go. Now we're gonna run forward and not worry about any of these mechs. We're gonna jump over here, and then it's gonna go into a cutscene.
Looks like they got a
So they have their own mech. We have to try and stop that mech. So in order to do that, we have to charge up our blaster. We have nothing to do with that. That's all Pixie's doing. So right now we would still be fighting, doing some big fighting, but we just skip all that. The only thing that we need to do is get these leeches. That's literally the only thing that we have to do in this this beginning section. Here we go. Now we're gonna go over here and climb up again. Go over here.
75%.
So the bad thing about taking damage on this next section, I just took another screenshot. Sorry about that.
Charging the main cannon. Monkey, keep blasting.
The bad thing about tanking damage on this section now is that you do take more damage from these ones. Cool, that was good. Dodge. Need that. And now we're just going to run this way and get ourselves down again. That was good too. Wonderful.
Main cannon at 50%. Main cannon at 25%.
Alright, here we go. We're going on to... This time we actually get to see the blast. The first time it just skips it. You can skip the cutscene, not this one.
Another one down.
We've got more mechs incoming.
More mechs. Oh no.
The other two are almost on us. We're never gonna make it.
Is it over here? Where is it?
Don't worry about me. Just make sure you shoot those guys.
There we go.
Max.
Main cannon at 25%.
Beautiful. We're gonna run over here. We're almost done. Wonderful.
Main cannon at 50%.
Get up here. Get over here.
Cannon at 75%.
Ooh, I'm low on health here. Oh no, I better be careful. I'm running low on health.
She's ready to fire.
We have to wait. I usually turn around and then go back over here. There we go. So now I'm facing the actual door that I need to walk out of. That's gonna open. Oh, that was interesting. Never done that before. Didn't know you could just despawn the door, basically. Alright, these are the last leeches that we need to worry about. Just hopefully I can hit them. I always manage to miss these ones. Not that one. Oh, that was really good. Get over here.
50%.
Pixie, it's getting really close.
Cody nerves.
Okay, and this is the guy that I waited for, and we know why now. Ready for this? Boom. So now we just have a couple more guys coming.
Nearly on us.
Yeah. In a minute, it'll be stardust.
You jerk. So this is why we buy all the ammo later on in the game, because we're gonna need a lot. We need a lot of ammo. All right, so I didn't do anything. This is supposed to happen in the run. He's gonna get up on top of this. Good, good, good. So now comes just my aiming for stuff. I always freak out near the end here, and I always have the worst aim possible for some strange reason. So we're going to go over here, and we have to make sure that we get rid of all the enemies that are here.
We lost the cannon.
We're in serious trouble now.
Talk to me, guys. What the hell are we gonna do?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
We have to get rid of enemies as quickly as possible for us to get to the next section.
I'm having some real fun out here, you know?
Okay. Okay, I think I've got a plan. According to the schematics, that thing is right over the fuel exhaust.
Perfect.
Flammable.
That was really fast, and I don't know why I hit left bumper, because you can just run up there. I just didn't realize that I was already there. Awesome. That's one.
Okay. It's venting gas.
So now we have to hit the gas. And now we're going to run down below, because we have to hit those arms. In order to do that, we have to go down below. That makes no sense, but that, we have to go down to go up.
No, you damaged it. You've blown off sections of the shielding. Now shoot it with your staff.
And it's going to be over in this section over here. I'm going to get you.
Can't hit the target from here.
The reason I'm using up all my ammo right now is because we're going to get ammo up top anyway, and it gives you 6
There's some kind of
compared to the 3 that I have right now. If I don't miss any shots, which I know I won't, which I know I will, I should say, then that's all you'll need, but we're also going to need it for the future as well. So I just like to just kind of spam my attacking here. So we have 6 now compared to the 3 that we came up with. Well, that sucks. I actually hit it by accident. I didn't want to. I wanted to get my 6 and then shoot it. But whatever. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to start climbing down because we kind of pissed it off a little bit. If you get hit in the hand, wouldn't you kind of be pissed? Oh, I did end up getting the 6. That's good. I have 7 attacking with my staff.
Gotta get out of here.
Go down, and then over. So once again, we have to do some attacking with some enemies. We can't do anything just yet, but I'm going to stand up here because we have to spin another one of those levers again in order to continue on, but in order to do that, I have to get through a bunch of guys again, destroy some guys. And this is where the lever is going to be, is on this side. Where are they at? There you are. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Yep. You jerk. Let me through! That's fine. That was a little bit slow, but whatever. I also need ammo.
Okay, hit it again with the burning fuel.
So we'll go down here. The ammo should be down here, yep. And I'm actually going to start running over this way, because this is where the next platforms are going to be.
Okay, good. Blown off more of its shielding.
Alright, we are getting really close to the end here. We have one more side to do here, then we have another arm and then a tail, and then the time will be done.
Man, are you telling me I gotta go back up there?
Yeah, you do.
Alright, so here we go. Go up. So, one good thing about this is once I destroy these arms, I actually have the ability to start climbing back early. I managed to hit an arm. What? Oh wow, that was really good. So now I'm going to start climbing back down, hopefully. depending on how far I got down. Oh, I didn't even climb at all. That's fine. At least I started moving then. Over there. Climb down. Down and then over. Make sure I get up and then move away. Alright, we are almost done. The pillar is going to be somewhere around here, I believe. There's a pillar that's going to be coming up, and I believe it's going to be right here. I always forget where it's at.
It's retreating! You did it, monkey!
Slow down, slow down. Things don't give up that easy.
We are getting close to the end, which is really exciting. There's no enemies as of right now. We have to wait for this to happen.
No, it's coming back!
And actually, to end this game, we actually have a really cool line from Monkey.
I will! It's crippling us!
Trip, what do we do?
So this is an unskippable cutscene as well. Oh, I had to shoot that side first before I can.
Scan shows several critical points. Try shooting them.
There's one.
I'm marking them for you now. Monkey!
There we go. That's two. Good. Got that right away. I'm usually pretty bad at that too. I went right to the lever that time. Usually I always miss and never know where it is, but I saw it that time. There's one. And that's what sucks. I didn't have enough ammo, so I had to go all the way back up just to get the ammo. Oops, wrong way. Let me over. Thank you. Now where's the ammo at? Where's the ammo at? There you are. Up here. So that's what sucks. So actually, it looks like I can shoot this arm from up here. Alright. That was kind of bad, but whatever. We are very close to finishing up this run. We have to destroy the marks on the tail, which is my worst area of the entire... Oh god. We need this. We just need to get rid of all the enemies here. You. I'm really close to dying here, that's not good. Okay, where's the tail? There it is. Got one shot off. Got two shots off. Got three, okay. So now we're heading into the final section. There's going to be one more cutscene right here. This is the final cutscene. The timing is going to come up the second that I go up to the tail and hit the activate activate button.
I am gonna finish this.
There's no other way for me to get hurt, I believe. If I do die here, this would be incredible.
Then I'm gonna blow its frickin' brains out.
Alright, here we go. And... time. So, everybody, that was a world record that you just saw in Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I had a really bad beginning, but this turned out wonderful in the end. But if you are interested in running this game, I'm the only active runner, unfortunately, but I'm always welcome to... if you contact me, I will be happy to tell you about the game. I'm also looking for glitches, if anybody wants to try and find out about glitches or how to do some of the other glitches. But anyway, I'm on Twitch and YouTube and any social, Steve TV Online. I speedrun over 40 different games. thank you for watching. I'm really glad you got to see this world record. It is super fun game. If you played this when you were younger, it's totally worth a play again because it's so fun. And if you've never played it before, I would highly suggest a casual play of it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I think that'll be it for me.